Hey guys, how are you? My name is Jack. I'm a photographer living in Australia. I got a beautiful photo to show you how to post process. It's a Galactic Core in Western Australia at 2 a.m. in the morning. Uh, let's start with some informations regarding how to create actually the photo. So that's a light painting with a torch, um, total remote location, 2 hours drive, no lights, no light pollution whatsoever. So all the light that you see is basically from the torch. That's a 20-second exposure, f2.8, ISO 5000, just to keep the stars in a spot. No star blaze. So there are one thing is handy, but it's the really expensive stuff to be honest. Is a voice activated shutter release, because the guy you see on the photo, that's actually me. So yeah, I got it for like 14 years now, or 12 years now, probably 12 years now. Her name is Gabriela. Yeah, the engagement ring and the wedding was pretty expensive, so I probably put it to the cost of photography. So yeah, that's how it is. Actually running well, 12 years old. As yeah, pretty good condition. Yeah, okay, let's go to post production. I created I've created the virtual copy just to show you how the raw file looked actually alike. So yeah, so that's the one that you actually see straight from the camera. Let's take off the information and let's start taking post production. So I'll start with the exposure just because um, this little information here is just too much, too bright for me. I'll turn down the highlights, bring a little bit of the shadows in the foreground, and now do the whites and blacks. As on every single other tutorial, holding Alt or Option key, and just make it bright and dark. Um, I'm aiming for a very high contrast, so I don't mind having bit more informations here. We can always bring down the highlights in further post-production. So we're looking for something like this, probably with a little bit more clarity in a photo. And sky looks to me a bit too greenish, so we go a bit opposite in the color. I actually like this part. Um, in terms of sharpening, uh, you're talking about photo that has 5000 ISO, even though it's a D800 by Nikon. Um, I don't want to go with over sharpen because that brings a lot of noise. So yeah, about 70 80% sharpening would be fine. Just a little bit of a masking. Remember, what's white on the photo is actually sharpened, so there you go. Take a little bit of the noise. It's very noisy photo, but actually you can't go you just can't go this way. You have to have a little bit more noise just to have the photo done. Enable profile correction. I actually don't know why, but I always run a problem with it. It's not Minolta, it's Tamron. It's actually Tamron 15 to 30. Pretty much new lens. Very happy with it. Didn't cost as much as Nikon one. It does the job, so I'm happy with it. Okay, so for the basic post-production, we're basically done. I would go with a panorama ratio probably, just to have more impact, and close the photo with the edges, darken edges. You may say there was a vignette going on, but yeah, I like to close the photo anyway, just to have some bit more. If you, by the way, ask how long the light painting took, just for pinnacles it took 1 or 2 seconds in the ground. The exposure for the photo was 20 seconds, and probably had the torch on aiming the sky for about 15 or 16 seconds each time. So that's the ratio that went there. So not extremely long time in lighting the pinnacles itself. Just darkening that one little one that still too bright. And yeah, this is how it's done. Let's see the difference between first one and the other one. Oh, this one's actually too bright, a bit brighter. Yeah, it is what it is. You never aim the same, yeah? Yeah, guys, that's about it. Thanks, that's a first tutorial. Oh, it's actually brightened up a little bit. There you go. Thanks, guys. Have a good day and enjoy your life. See you next time.